Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Idle Zeros. It appears that I'm a little bit sick today, so hopefully my voice is super deep and sexy for you all. Anyway, we are back on the Valkyrie account. Valkyrie is our only hero, basically. We can level her up. You see, we have level 345 unlocked, which means we are now in Death in Aspen Dungeon. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure, for the full clear, because we have to, because Valkyrie's the only hero we're building. Anyway, the purpose of today's video, as probably indicated by the thumbnail, unless I got too lazy to make one, is we're doing Tower of Oblivion. If we scroll all the way up here, 567 is the first Mihm wave. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if Valkyrie can beat it. Unless I get embarrassed by these stages right here. But hopefully that won't happen. I've been pretty impressed with Valkyrie so far. She seems decent. Um, Obviously not on par with Eloise, because no one's on par with Eloise. But she deals decent damage. And maybe it's because I'm void imprinted, and I'm not really sure void imprints were around when this stage of Tower of Oblivion was actually a thing. But it's going decently so far. Potential overleveling aside, Death Aspen Dungeon isn't terrible. We'll be able to see what she can do in there tonight because I just got her E5 a little bit ago. And so she has been untested up till that point. Or rather, as an E5, she's been untested. My fan is still hopelessly weak. It is only glittery, which kind of sucks. Kind of sucks a lot because the percentage of damage reduce HP is not very high, and also the percentage of damage reduction itself is not very high. At this point, we would have better damage reduction with a crown. So that's unfortunate a little bit. However, we persevere. The Mihm wave has to be coming up at some point. And I'm looking forward to it, because I've always wanted to see how she can do against Mihm waves, and I'll explain why to those of you who are unacquainted with how the Valkyrie works. It's quite cool, actually. I'm not sure if we'll be able to make it work out, but I think it could be fine. We're going to get destroyed here. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay, so what can we do? Crit damage reduction. That ought to do it. I like going up against crit heroes because the fan gives me 50% crit damage reduction. So it's just kind of stupid how well it works against it. Doesn't seem to be working super well here. There we go. Victory is ours. Victory achieved. Mihm wave hangs over us. It's either going to hard stop us or it's going to go really well. And, well, I mean, obviously, right? You guys could have figured that out because those are like the only two possibilities. Either a win or a loss. But we will just have to see what happens. Here it is. So first we'll send in the whole team just so you can watch me get embarrassed. And then we will send in Valkyrie on her own. Are we winning right now? Are you kidding? Well, there goes the whole purpose of today's video. I thought it was going to be difficult for us, but alas, it was not. So what we're going to do now is we're going to skip and we're going to see if we can reach the 607 Mihm wave. We're just going to die here, actually. I lied. I don't believe this stage is possible for us. It killed us last time, and I was stuck there. We could try Mark Purify, because if you don't know the Sleepless Marks, yeah, no one really knows about Sleepless Marks because nobody runs Sleepless. But he has marks, and they do damage. How about that Mim Wave, though? How cool was that? Yeah, we stand no chance. That's going to be it for now. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do against this until either I get another fan upgrade. The Rui was a bond chest. I'm not like foreshadowing a crowd control hero on this account. Um, but yeah, that was a bond chest. Sigmund is going to be built actually because of the burn synergy, and also I like his armor strip. He's quite cool actually, and he's not elite, so it doesn't break the rules of the account. In terms of Sealand, it's not going very well. Valkyrie turns out to be kind of poop in Sealand, which I don't know if that's what I was expecting, but it's what's happening. We're stuck at 11 at V1, and that kind of spells disaster for me, if I'm going to be honest. The cool thing, though, is that these guys reduce either attack or crit. I'm not really sure which one. But Valkyrie doesn't care about either of those things because her damage dealt is HP based. And as long as they aren't lowering our max HP, we got no problems. The only thing that I would care about with an enemy lowering attack is that's the stat she uses to scale her healing. So if we needed to heal for some reason, which only happens when we're crowd controlled, by the way, attack steal would be an issue, but it's not. So therefore, it's not a problem. We're going to die here. Oh, just pulled out the victory. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. We're going to see if we can do a CLN 20 with her. We will force it out eventually. And if it turns out that treasure trade is our win condition for that, then so be it. I'm not going to wail on it, but treasure train tickets are becoming more and more common these days. So we will get it eventually. Nice. Nice. Very nice. We're unfortunately going to be hard stopped here, though. What are some other non-elites that would be helpful? I need to check if Oberon is not elite. I bet we could clear Seal 20. I bet we could. Let me see. Let me check. Let's see here. Oberon is still elite, sadly, but Heartwatcher is not, so that could be helpful a little bit with some attack steal. Maybe. We could build Valentino. That would be funny. King Barton, I think, will be our Abyss Seal and clearer. And then probably a combination of Sigmund and Valentino for Fortress. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then we can obviously just play around with all of our imprints and such, because none of these heroes are going to be homeowners, except for Faithblade. But we won't clear it with Faithblade, because I think that would be cheating. No home ownership on this account. That being said, though, who would be our clearer? So, if we go to the light faction, yeah, it kind of has to be Faithblade. So we could do it with Faithblade, we just wouldn't have him as a homeowner, which I guess is fine. But anyway, thank you all for watching. The next video will probably be Mim Wave 607. But that won't be for a while because I have no idea when I'm going to be able to get my next fan copy. And Stellar is slow to come by, sadly. We are waiting on a 10-star so that we can further imprint ourselves. So that will be nice. This improves our basic attack. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good day, everybody.